Thank you, everyone. I want to welcome everybody here today to DeKalb's Got Talent. Everyone here, what you are supporting is going to really have a profound impact on the state. For those who don't know me, I'm John Jackson. I'm the chair of DeKalb Dems. And in 2018, we flipped the remaining seats, partisan seats that were that were not Democratic in North DeKalb. In 2020, we flipped the state. And now in 2021, we're reminding everyone that there is no off year. We have targeted every municipal race in the county where Republicans are hiding behind nonpartisan office. And we're gonna flip those seats on November 2nd. Most importantly, we're gonna go into the midterms. No matter what's going on in DC, that's not gonna impact what's happening in Georgia. Yes, we want President Biden to succeed in DC. And we're very proud of our 2 senators that we elected in January, but we're gonna be organized regardless. And we're gonna get a Democratic governor, Democratic constitutional officers, and we're going to protect our vulnerable seats here in DeKalb. And we're gonna protect our United States Senate majority by re-electing Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock. So I wanna compel you to give to DeKalb Dems, to support us, to join us, and to have fun today, because this program is supporting really preserving democracy, as we see the opposition is anti-democracy, and DeKalb Dems and the Democratic Party is firmly pro-democracy. Thank you, Gloria Moore. Thank you, Steve Parker. Thank you, Karen Mixon, and everyone else who's made this event happen. And I want to introduce our amazing, amazing celebrity guest. You've probably seen her on TV before. She is I consider her a friend, Lador Miltier.
Oh my goodness. John, thank you so much. Yes, friends from way back. We continue the fight, of course. I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you all. All right. Now that I'm in the building, now that we're all here together, are you guys ready to have a great time? Because that's what we're here for. Because if not, then we can all just go ahead and lock this all up and go, right? We are going to have a blast today. I'm so happy to be here. Well, let me tell you, first of all, that video was ridiculous. It got me all back in the swing of things, as if it's not going on right now when it comes to the election and voting. It just reminded me about all my amazing friends and the leaders that we have. We're so fortunate. So we got to make sure that we keep this beat going now. Okay, not just happy and, oh, okay, move on with our lives. No, this is an active sport. You got to get involved. You can't be a spectator, right? All right, so we're in it. Good. I love this because you guys can't really answer me. So I can take what I want to say and I can say, we're in it together, right? Yay. Okay, so I think I am having technical difficulties with this background. I will be changing this background in a second. Okay, so in the meantime, this is a way to make sure that we have virtual and we all stay in touch, and we have so much fun ways of being able to have a little bit of time to raise some money, spend some cash on what we're supposed to be doing here. We're going to have entertainment, and we're also going to educate. That's what we need to do. We need to educate active voters. Okay, talking about voters. Tuesday the 2nd. Okay, come on now. We're all political pretty much in this group, right? Tuesday, November 2nd is election day. I cannot stress the importance enough of municipal races. I can tell you right now, early voting is happening right now. DeKalb has 14% voters turnout in the last election. Our target is 25% this year. Okay. We need help with door hangers, yard sales, yard signs placements. I mean, listen, volunteers. This is how this happens. People need to get involved. This is how this works. So we need a lot of volunteers with that. We're going to speak a little bit today about SBLOTs. Oh my gosh, to the voters. Just in case you guys don't know what it is a 1 penny sales tax that allows school districts to fund their capital improvements. The voters of DeKalb County will be asked to extend the 1 penny sales tax for another 5 years. This educated special purpose basically is to be helping kids for the future, the equipment, community, involvement, success, things like that. So it's really, really important. And you'll be getting that on your ballot, actually. And then we're going to talk about donation requests, because it won't happen. It won't happen without the money. Our voting process, let's get straight in it. And I'm talking about the voting for this amazing DeKalb Got Talent. One, we have awards for first, second, third, and fourth place prizes today. The voting will take place at the end of the program. So note your favorite. Remember to take note when you watch everyone. Note your favorites as we go along. All right. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the first contestants. So excited about this, you guys. Alan Abrovovich. Alan is a professor of political science at Emory University. He studied elections and voting behavior. As a songwriter, much of his work is political, sometimes serious and sometimes humorous. Let me tell you, that's the best. Got a mixture of both. His wife, Anne, who sometimes performed with Alan, is also a professor of practice in the Department of Psychology at Emory University. She is a clinical psychologist specializing in families and children, and is a member of the DeKalb Democratic State Committee. Alan and Anne both take music classes at the Frank Hamilton School in Decatur. Alan and Anne are also 2.5% Irish, and has a band that plays traditional Irish and old town music. Join us for the special live performance of a song Alan wrote called Good Trouble, a tribute to John Lewis's life, followed by a second song he wrote about voter suppression. All right, everybody, give it up.
Hi, everyone. Okay, I hope you can all hear me okay. Thanks so much for inviting us to participate in the program today. And we're gonna start off by doing the song that I wrote in tribute to John Lewis. We moved to Decatur in 2012, and John Lewis became our representative in Congress, and we were so proud to have him as our representative, and actually had him at our home for a meet and greet, and got to actually meet him, and that was wonderful. So when he died, I felt inspired to write a song about him. So this is a song called Make Good Trouble, which of course is based on something that John Lewis said all the time. Make good trouble, people, good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble. I heard John Lewis say, if you want to build a better world, there is no other way. You have to make good trouble, people, good trouble every day. John Lewis came from Alabama, poor sharecropper's son. He became a freedom rider at the age of 21. Spoke at the March on Washington, the youngest one that day. He told the people gathered there, the truth to you I'll say. Make good trouble, people, good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble. I heard John Lewis say, if you want to build a better world, there is no other way. You have to make good trouble, people, good trouble every day. On that bloody day in Selma, 1965, led the march for voting rights and nearly lost his life. Beaten down with billy clubs, left on the ground for dead. They sent the world a message, and this is what it said. You gotta make good trouble, people, good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble. John Lewis say, if you want to build a better world, there is no other way. You have to make good trouble, people good trouble every day. The people sent John to Washington, he was there for every fight. Peace and social justice, defending voting rights. The conscience of the Congress, he always led the way. And if you ever met him, would have heard him say, make good trouble, people good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble. I heard John Lewis say, if you want to build a better world, there is no other way. You have to make good trouble, people good trouble every day. Well, now it's up to all of us to carry on the fight, to make this world a better place and stand up for what's right. His spirit lives within us and reminds us every day to keep on marching forward and remember what he'd say. Make good trouble, people good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble. I heard John Lewis say, if you want to build a better world, there is no other way. You have to make good trouble, people good trouble every day. You have to make good trouble, people good trouble every day. And if you ever met John Lewis, you definitely would have heard him say that. All right. So now I'm going to do a song I wrote back in 2018 originally. I've changed the words a little bit since then, but I was writing this about what was going on in 2018 when our then Secretary of State, Brian Kemp, was, of course, running for governor. And there were some shenanigans going on. And so I wrote this song called Voter Suppression, and now I've just updated it a little bit because he's still doing the same stuff. Hello, my name is Brian Kemp, I'm the governor of this state. Though I'm really bad at governing, one thing that I do great is making it hard for voters if their skin is black or brown. Cause if their votes get counted, then I won't be around. See, voter suppression is my profession, so we're holding up your application till we get some clarity. We need some information, so please be patient. We're just trying to restore confidence in our election integrity. Now lately lots of Democrats have been voting absentee, so we're checking your application very carefully. You can't just sign the envelope, you have to show ID, even though there was no voter fraud that anyone could see. See, voter suppression is my profession, so we're holding up your application till we get some clarity. We need some information, so please be patient. We're just trying to restore confidence in our election integrity. Now we're gonna need your fingerprints and sample of your DNA, and the number of your bank account and your mother's maiden name. We just want to make sure that you're telling the truth about your identity, and that is why we need the results of your colonoscopy. See, voter suppression is my profession, so we're holding up your application till we get some clarity. We need some information, so please be patient. We're just trying to restore confidence in our election integrity. So now if you want to vote on election day, you should be just fine. If you don't mind spending 14 hours standing in the line, just don't try to give out water, not even if it's free, cause handing out free water is a first-class felony. You see, voter suppression is my profession. So we're holding up your application till we get some clarity. We need some information, so please be patient. We're just trying to restore confidence in our election integrity, and to help me win a second term coincidentally. Yeah, to help me win a second term coincidentally.
Good job. Thank you so much. Good job, Alan. Thank you so much. And that was amazing. And so true. You know, usually they say, you know, when it comes to comedy, there's always some truth in it. Well, look, with music too. I love it. That was amazing. That was awesome. You guys are the best duo ever.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, look, we started straight out the box. Look, this was good. Okay, well, I just want to go ahead and once again, thank you so much, Alan. Thank you so much, Anne. That was a great performance. You hit all the points. I want to give a shout out and a thank you for Brandy, who just donated. Good job, Brandy. You guys, we're going to keep this going though. We started out really strong. Brandy already threw something in. So let's keep donating, okay? All right. Okay. I'm just in awe. That was a great tribute. I mean, John Lewis and his legacy, and just, you know, speaking about, you know, the whole entire, the issue when it comes to voter suppression. It's real, still a fight, and it continues. So thank you again for that. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about DeKalb Dems, just to make sure everyone is on the same, you know, understanding of all the amazing things that this group does. All right, so DeKalb Democrats will always fight to end discrimination based on race, ethnicity, national origin, language, religion, gender, age, sexual orientation, gender identity, and disability. The DeKalb Democrats support the enactment of comprehensive hate crime legislation in Georgia to ensure that all Georgians are protected from crimes committed against a person based on their race, ethnicity, national origin, language, religion, gender, age, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability. DeKalb Democrats support the rights of individual communities to make decisions about Confederate monuments and other historical markers that may be deemed to honor and glorify the Confederacy. The DeKalb Democrats supported efforts to remove the Confederate monument from the city of Decatur Square. That monument was removed on Juneteenth 2020. And this week, a DeKalb judge has dismissed an attempt to restore that monument. The cannon, another symbol of disrespect, was removed from the square just a few days ago. So this, you know, these are the amazing things, and we got to take every win we can get. So, you know, let's take a moment to just marinate on all those amazing things that and the steps that we're taking forward. All right, well, now let's get back to the show. I am going to introduce contestant number 2, Natalie Martin. Natalie Martin is a mother of a beautiful daughter, Nivea. She is a photographer, owner of Natural Divine Photography by Natalie, an actress, a singer, a karaoke fanatic. Love it. She also performs in the reality show Women in the Life. Natalie's goal is to open a dance studio, photography studio, and boutique all in one. I am woman, hear me roar. Yes, because we can do that. Pop culture coincide when Lordy met George Brett, the inspiration for her songs. But here's the thing: we've been fortunate to have her go live. Okay, so Natalie right now is going to sing live. Yes, I did say that. She's going to sing live for us right now. I know you guys can't clap, but I feel your claps when I tell you, give it up for Natalie. Take it away, girl.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and let me your fare. See how I need you, every piece of me. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love reminds me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they keep me breathless. I can't help but feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside of your head, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one of you, now I'm gonna make her burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Take her home down there, mind you should be shared. The scars of your love remind me of, but they keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside, and you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside, but you played it to the beat. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you're looking for. Turn my sorrows into treasure gold. You pay me back and can you read just what you sow? We could have had it all. We could have had it all. It all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside your head, and you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside, but you played it, you played it to the beat.
Sing!
Everybody unmute just a second for Natalie. Everyone clap for Natalie. Woo!
Yeah.
Natalie!
Yes, ma'am.
Stop it! Absolutely amazing. That
Thank
voice,
you.
that energy. Oh my. Good job, Natalie. You guys, give it up for Natalie one more time. Woo-hoo! Woo!
Natalie. Thank you.
Oh, Natalie, thank you so much for that live. We're special. That live. So, oh, and it was live indeed at that too. Okay. You took
Thank
that
you.
and ran with it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Anytime. Oh, wow. Listen, you guys think that, listen, we're starting out like this. This is hot. This is on fire right now. I can't even keep up with the donations at this point. Give it up for Daniel. Let me tell you, Daniel went ahead and donated. So special shout out to him for that. Also, let me do some maintenance real quickly. Oh, social media. Everyone already has their phone in their hand, right? I mean, it's like
Exactly.
attached to our bodies and everything. So please remember, exactly. Please remember two things. Continue to note your rating as we go. So, you know, we had Alan and Ann, and now we have Natalie. So just remember to kind of, you know, because we're going to take the, you know, the complete voting at the end, but just remember to just note your ratings as of right now. Social media, your phones are in your hands. What I need you to do is hashtag DeKalb's Got Talent. And you guys can tag me too. Tag Ladora Miltair. Why not? Why not? Go ahead and do hashtag DeKalb's Got Talent, hashtag DeKalb'Dems, hashtag, and put the hashtags in the text. Listen, let's have some fun with this, okay? Let's take some pictures. Let's do some hashtags. Let's keep this party going. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to continue to the next contestant. Woo! Giving me chills already with all these contestants. Sheldon Brown performing Breeze. I'm so ready for a song of relaxation these days, especially with this whole fall vibe I got going on. Take it away, Sheldon Brown. Let's hear Breeze. You know, music has a way. I just finished dancing with Natalie, and now I'm over here breathing and relaxing and enjoying Sheldon. Listen, this is we're so driven by just a certain type of rhythm, you know. This was so relaxing. It was really breezy. I love that, you know, it's breeze because it really made me feel like it was breezy. And it reminds me of Gloria's handsome grandson. Alex. So I'm just over here. Listen, you guys, people are pouring their heart out here. Make sure you donate. You like that little performance? Please go ahead and donate. I just, it was one of those moments that I think sometimes that in the madness, we just have to take a moment and just breathe. Like, and then just, join in. You just, sometimes we just need to do that for just our mental health. We just need to take a time out and we have to realize, oh, I'm not really breathing. I'm just, but I'm not breathing. So that was beautiful. And that was a great reminder. You guys give it up for Sheldon.
Woohoo!
Okay, all right.
And live music. Oh, you play an instrument? Oh, I love it. Love it. Good job, parents. Good job. Good job, Sheldon. Okay, well, just want to remind everyone once again, let's vote, 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 vote. In our mind, let's just take a note because we'll be voting at the end. So just take a little, we're looking at all the contestants and just make a little note for the end. Okay, so let's talk about some of the elections that's coming up now. The key races in DeKalb County, where one known Democrat is in a race where the opponent or opponents are known Republicans. Okay, so Brookhaven has John Park and John Funny. I met them. I just moderated a forum with Sandy Springs, Brookhaven, and Dunwoody. And let me tell you about John and John, okay? They're amazing. Amazing. Do you hear me? Those are my new friends. So we're friends now. So please, if you are in Brookhaven, please, we got, like I told you earlier, this is a, we got to get involved. This is a contact sport, right? So we got to get in, we got to get involved. Brookhaven in the house. John Jackson just put in the chat, Brookhaven in the house. Okay, and yes, please rep your city. Feel free to. Chambly's up next, at large, Jimmy. We have Jimmy first. We also have Lewis Newmark. Doraville has this, District 1 is Lewis Newmark. Doraville has District 3 candidate Chris Henshaw. Stone Mountain mayor running for mayoral race is Beverly Jones, okay? And Tucker. Mayoral race, Robin Biro, and District 3, Alex Weaver. So you guys, this is local election is all elections, right? Like that's it. That's where this is. All elections are local, right? Okay. Where my Tucker folks? Woo! Danielle. We got to represent here, right? We got to represent. Okay, so let's continue. Who else we got? Yes. We got all types of shout outs going on. That's right. It's a fight, and it's a fight we will continue. So let's stroll to those polls. Let's donate and let's help these candidates out. That's what they need. They need our support. They're going into the war, and we need to make sure we have their back. Okay. All right. Speaking from a candidate myself, who ran in 2017 in Sandy Springs, got 50% of voters increase. And you know what? Decided we're just not going to sit this one out. We're not sitting these out. We're going to make sure that we come out and we come out loudly. Okay. All right. Let's continue moving on because I've already impressed in the importance of voting. So let's talk about some poll locations and times listed on my voter page. I know everyone, that's really easy. Go into my voter page, won't steer you wrong. Let's see what else. Once again, these funds, this donation is really important. It's really important. And funds raised this afternoon will help to pay for the Get Out to Vote efforts to support these races, okay? And in the chat, we make sure that you all have all the information, sos.gov, ga.gov. Let's see. I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about voter suppression. It feels like this is a continual, you think that John Lewis fought for this and now he's passed, rest in peace, rest in power. And then we're back at this again, right? DeKalb's support fair elections that will ensure maximum citizens participation in voting. DeKalb's will oppose any legislation requiring vote identification or other measures to suppress the vote. We believe that automatic voter registration should be implemented. No brainers, right? Still fighting for this stuff. Eligible voters should be automatically registered to vote whenever they interact with government agencies, such as the Department of Motor Vehicles. Eligible voters should be registered by default unless they request not to be. Voting rights should be restored to convicted felons. Like they didn't do their time. I mean, they paid their debt to society, right? Still get taxed though. Voting rights should automatically be restored upon completion of parole, and people on probation can vote. Countrywide voting should be implemented, allowing citizens to vote in any polling place in their county of residence. The fight continues. You read this stuff, you hear this stuff, and you realize that this is almost really something so important is so hard, right? Something so important is so difficult. You almost make me feel as if you really don't want me to vote at all. Well, we're going to go ahead and see how we can get this get it done message. Special message from Stacey Abrams, Queen Bee herself. Let's go ahead and let's lean in.
Hello, Democrats. We witnessed transformational change in the 2020 election and the 2021 Senate runoffs. And it's organizers and volunteers like you that made it possible by working in every part of Georgia. By going everywhere and talking to everyone, especially places where the work may not be easy, we ensured that all voters' voices could be heard and our votes were counted. We celebrate our success, but we know our job isn't done. The results of one election cycle won't bring every change we seek, something made only too clear by the passage of SB 202 and the relentless attacks on Americans' freedom to vote nationwide. Now, as we ready ourselves for redistricting and municipal elections in just a few short days, as well as plan for the year ahead, we must redouble our efforts and our commitment to getting good done. I want to personally thank you for your commitment and your tireless work on behalf of our democracy in the 4th Congressional District and across Metro Atlanta. You've educated voters, cured ballots, and worked as poll workers, and so much more. And the relentless to ensure our elections run smoothly and that all eligible voters can be heard. While there's much more work to be done, our state's progress as a whole would not be possible without the work of every volunteer and activist across our great state. Thank you for your work that has led to this moment. Now, Democrats, as we look to the future and the fights to come, let's continue to fight to protect voters, advocate for fair maps, and together, once and for all, let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. That's what we do. We get it done. We get it done together. Together, we get it done. Let me tell you, Stacey Abrams is a very hard act to follow, but I just want to reemphasize her message on get it done. Organizers and volunteers like you made it possible to transform Georgia. Take that in for a moment, because that's important. Sometimes we have to acknowledge that, right? Let's take that in for a moment. Redouble down our efforts and commitments to get it done. Thank all of us, thank you for all of the work that you're doing. As good as that video was, it is not an official talent entry in this contest for voting. However, we hope that she will indeed be a future contestant in a race coming our way. Hey, Queen Bee Stacey Abrams, Queen Bee Stacey Abrams. I see that we have a special guest, okay? So I'm gonna just pause for a moment because I see, did I hear that we have someone repping Chamblee? Is that true? Hello, anyone out there? Who's here? Who's here repping Chamblee?
Hi, it's Jimmy
Hey,
first.
Jimmy! How are you?
I'm doing very well. Following Stacey is a hard act to follow, but that made my day. Thank you for the intro. I'm out here knocking doors in Chamblee this beautiful day. So I want to take a moment out here to thank the DeKalb Democrats for all of the support they've given me throughout my campaign. You guys have been amazing. And I just want to take this time to say that we're building the bench here and we're going to make Georgia blue in the next coming election.
Jimmy, let me tell you, I am so excited that you decided to jump on and join. How can we help you? You're out there already. You're putting that work in. You're knocking on the doors. You're canvassing in this beautiful weather. What do you need from us? Give us our marching orders. What do you need? And we'll make sure we put the links in the chats. Tell us what you need.
So we have a literature drop happening here in Chamblee, and there's a lot of homes. There is information that we can share with you to help drop those. I've been doing my due diligence to get them dropped, but any hands will make this easier and more frictionless.
Jimmy, thank you so much. I'm not going to hold you. You need to get back out there. You need to get to work, Jimmy. We got to make this happen, Jimmy.
I love it. And thank you again, everybody, for the support. It means the world to me. And enjoy the rest of the meeting. And let's keep working towards keeping Georgia blue.
Keeping Georgia blue. Let's work towards it. Thank you, Jimmy. Everybody give it up for Jimmy. All right, Jimmy, get back to work. No more entertainment for you. Okay, bye-bye. All right.
Thank you all.
Jimmy, oh, God. Yay. All right, well, you know what? We'll drop that information. Jimmy needs some help. All hands on deck, right? That's what we're here for, to make sure that we support these candidates. They need our support. So let's make sure we're donating. We're also, volunteering and helping out as much as possible. Okay, now let's get back to the talent show. Okay, let's see. The next contestant, Miss Erica Lee. All right. Miss Erica Lee is a Metro Atlanta realtor and board of trustees, DeKalb's PALS, Pets Are Love and Support. PALS provide free pet food and low-cost basic vet care to low-income pet owners who are elderly, living with a disability, or living with a critical illness such as HIV/AIDS or cancer. One way PALS raises money to support this is a monthly drag queen bingo event. Let me find out Lips is doing this. Drag queen bingo event held at Lips 8 Atlanta. Oh my goodness. I have been to Lips 8 Atlanta and I've had a blast, and now I got to go back again because they're involved in this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Erica, what you're doing is amazing. You know what? Let's go ahead and let you express your talent. Let's give it up for Erica.
Erica. Yay.
Look at you. Listen, Miss Erica Lee, you are teaching us how to get that money. That's how you do it. Woo, what a show. Oh, I got to go back. That was amazing. Are you guys donated? Did you see the people who donated to Miss Erica Lee inside of the audience? That's what we need. We need you to donate right now, please. Listen, we're doing what we need to do. We got to make sure we change this place to blue. Oh, you guys going to get me start rapping in here in a second. Oh, give it up one more time for Miss Erica Lee. Oh my goodness, got me hype again. I'm going through an emotional roller coaster. I'm relaxing with breeze. I'm going back and I'm going up and down. And this is a show. I'm excited. I'm so happy to be here. Oh my goodness, I'm having a blast. This is great. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to continue it while we're up and we're all excited. We're going to go ahead and continue it and throw the next contestant. Now, remember, make sure that you are noting your ranks. Okay, you're thinking your mind because at the end is when we're going to vote. So make sure you are. This is number 2. This is number 3. This, keep the notes up. Okay, just to make sure. All right. Introducing contestant number 5, Meg Brooks, for a live performance of her original song, "The Candlemaker." I'm excited about this. This one I'm excited about too. Meg Brooks is an Atlanta native and high school English teacher. Let's give it up for the teachers, okay? Teachers rule. She wrote her first song when she was 10 years old, and her dad taught her how to play a few chords on the guitar. Meg and her dad, Jim, play music together at the Brookers, performing at various venues around Atlanta and even appearing on local TV programs, Atlanta & Co. Atlanta & Company. Their Lucky Charm album is available on Spotify and SoundCloud. And you can also catch them next in person at Serenity Porch Festival on Saturday, November 6th, after the election. Awesomeness. Okay, well, without further ado, let's give it up for Meg Brooks. Woo! Let's go, Meg. Let's go. Meg, did I say the location properly? I want to make sure that everyone know where you are. Is it called Serenity Porch? Is that right?
Serenity. Yeah, Serenity
Porch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I am so excited to have you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much. I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you too. Okay. I'm not going to sit and talk. You're ready to play. You're in your mode. Do your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks y'all so much for having me. I hope everybody can hear okay. I'm born and raised here in Atlanta, so I am so proud of the direction that our state is headed, and I am so grateful for the work that DeKalb's is doing to keep us moving in the right direction. So thank you all for having me. So this is a song that I wrote a few years ago that is really about hope and about making the best out of what you have and appreciating beauty and simplicity. So this is a song called "The Candlemaker." So here we go. Street where nobody goes, there's a man who makes candles from sun up to close. He sells them by day and he makes them at night. We don't have much time, but he's always got light. One day last fall, an electrician came round, blinded with bright lights, strung wires cross town. Now he sits drinking whiskey and acts like a clown. The man who makes candles tries not to get down. He sings da-da-dee-da-da. Time is gonna come. Electric lights will all burn out. The fire burns without a doubt. It picks me electrician's wife, she got lots of fine clothes. She got rings on her fingers and some on her toes. She drive a fast car wherever she goes. Ain't got to worry about money, and that's all that she knows. Candle maker's wife, she got 2 pairs of shoes. She got 10 million worries, but no diamonds or jewels. Says you smile when you win, but you learn when you lose. If you don't like your choices, you still got to choose. She said, la-da-dee-da-dum. Time is gonna come. Electric lights will all burn out. Fire burns without a doubt. Wounds will heal and babies grow. That's all I know. Tell me, what can you say when all that you make seems to melt away? Tell me there must be a way to say where the light is. Stay where the light is. Sooner or later, nobody can say. Sure as the night always turns into day. Thunder and lightning are making you blue. A spark and a candle will sure see you through. Say la-da-dee-da-dum. Time is gonna come. Electric lights will all burn out. Fire burns without a doubt. Life's good fast, but better slow. That's all I know.
Woo!
Y'all.
Wow, that was amazing.
Hey, Meg, that was great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Meg, will your dad be with you on November 6th?
Yes, yeah, we play where the Brooks is. That's our band. So yeah, we'll be playing together on the 6th.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. See, I told you guys, I don't know if you believed me in the beginning or not. I told you this was going to be an amazing show. I told you. Woo! Okay, well, I'm going to keep it going. But before I do, I want to remind everyone to note their rankings as we approach the final acts. Okay, so make sure that you are noting your ranks. Okay. Oh, that was beautiful. What did she say? Beauty and simplicity. Absolutely beautiful. This is an amazing show. I don't know what you guys are going to do. I really don't. I don't know. Okay, we're going to move right into introducing my next contestant, Karen Davenport. Oh, my final contestant. Okay, Karen is second vice chair at DeKalb's and spearheads our Get Out the Vote campaign. I am excited and I have nothing else to say right now. I'm going to give it straight to you, Karen. Take it and run with it. Everybody give it up for Karen Davenport. Ah.
Hello, this is Karen Davenport, and I'm the chair of the Get Out the Vote Committee. I want to sing a song to you that talks a little bit about redistricting the way it is now in Georgia. Of course, we need for it to change, but this is how it is now. I keep a close watch on the party line. I like to win elections all the time, but we have very, very few guidelines. The maps are mine. I draw the line. I help other candidates all across the state. I have no time for rigorous debate. But in my hands, I know I hold the fate. The maps are mine. I draw the line. There is an election in 2022. I have a lot of data to go through. I have some maps drawn in red and blue because they're mine. I draw the lines. All the maps are drawn behind closed doors. The public can't comment on them anymore. We'll rush them through a boat down on the floor. The maps are mine. I draw the line. I said I'd be transparent and be fair. I know that many, many people really care. But I won the last election fair and square, 'cause the maps are mine. I draw the line. And that's why we need to work hard to change the system in Georgia.
Yay!
The maps are
Go,
mine.
kid!
I draw the line. Yay! Karen! Karen, one more time, everyone. For the maps are mine. I draw the line. That's right, Karen. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You guys, I am over here enjoying myself. I hope that you guys too. I am loving this. So needed at a time that can be so passionate and crazy and just upsetting and we needed this. Oh, that was amazing. Thanks again. But before I go on a little bit more, I want to just speak about redistricting in Georgia. Great song, truthful song, and it's really real out here. Every 10 years, Georgia lawmakers carve the state into districts and get to select the voters who will elect or reject them. The process is called redistricting and can get excruciatingly technical. It can help decide whether Republicans or Democrats control the state. For instance, in the 2020 November elections, Republicans won about 51% of the vote in majority elections, but they won 61% of the state Senate seat, in part because of the way they divided up the voters back in 2011. Republicans currently control the state Senate and House, so they are in charge of the redistricting process. DeKalb Democrats adhere to the concept of one person, one vote by putting forward an independent redistricting commission of members who haven't served in a legislative capacity within an election cycle, composed of an even number of Democrats and Republicans and an odd number of independents based on each member's vote profiles. Excruciating, right? I'm just gonna, I have to have, Brandy, you're gonna have to go ahead and kind of like dig in with this with us just for a little bit, because it's one of those things that we hear so much about redistricting. And I would love for you to kind of like just go a little bit deeper for me. Thank you so much, Brandy.
Awesome. Thank you, Lador. Yes, I mean, I think Karen's video spoke volumes for thank you, first of all, for everyone being here on our Zoom. Also, for those of you who are watching this via Facebook, this has been a fun day. This has been so much fun. We have had talents across the board. Super exciting to see everyone and all the diverse talent that has come out for this event this evening. And like we said, I think that Karen's video speaks volumes, but this is what DeKalb Dems is on the ground fighting for. This is what we are doing on a daily basis. This is where we need your help, your volunteerism, your dollars, your support, however you can give your time, talent, and treasure to be able to help us fight all the fights that we are fighting on the ground to make sure that Georgia has a democratic process, that Georgia has free and fair elections, and that Georgia is really representing the people that we have in this state moving forward. So thank you for being here. For those of you that are wondering, I know we've asked a lot today for your donations, and I am super excited to see all of the donations that are coming in via this Zoom meeting, as well as via Facebook Live. For those of you that are wondering exactly what we're utilizing this money for, we're also going to show you a little bit of what we're utilizing this money for and these donations for. So here in 2021, DeKalb, or in 2020, I should say, DeKalb was the blue wall of Georgia. That is what we considered ourselves. We were an integral part in delivering the Senate, as well as delivering the presidential election and turning Georgia blue. We want to make sure that we continue that momentum, not just into 2021, but also into 2022, and help drive those efforts that we are talking about to make sure that we have free and fair elections, to make sure that we are truly representing, our elected officials are truly representing the people that live in our state. So we have been actually very active in municipal work this year. This is one of the first times that we have done this. We are really driving towards making sure and supporting democratic focused candidates to get elected in 2021 at the municipal and local levels. This is crucially important because we really need people who believe in free and fair elections, who believe in being able to have elections that represent everyone, not just those folks that they think are going to agree with them. And because of that, we have driven a lot of efforts towards making sure that we are helping people to get out to vote, helping people to understand who their democratic focused candidates are, and really trying to support elected officials that believe in all the things that we've been talking about today. So your dollars that you are donating today are going to a number of things. We've been dropping over 15,000 door hangers and candidate lit to help people understand who is on their ballot across DeKalb County. We'll be sending hundreds of texts to remind people to vote over the next 2 weeks before the November 2nd election. We are running digital ads to show people who their democratic focused candidates are that they can vote for. We are putting up over 1,000 vote November 2nd signs to remind people that this actually is an election year. We are not off this year. We have no off years because we have to focus on getting Democratic leaning people elected to office every year. We're also sending out postcards to make sure that voters in gated communities are actually getting represented as well. But just to show you a little bit about what this looks like, can you go to the next slide? Awesome. So this is a few of examples of what we are putting out there. These are our digital ads that are actually representing our Democratic champions across DeKalb County. We also have door hangers. You'll see those in just a second. You may see these as you are, in your communities, because we are making sure to get these out into our communities. Can you pop over to the next slide? Awesome. Don't these look great, guys? This is what your donations are going towards. We are trying to make sure that the people who represent your values, who represent our values, are getting elected. In addition to that, like I said, we'll be sending out text messages. We have signs to put up in yards to remind people to donate on to vote on November 2nd. We can't do this work without all the volunteers, without all of the donations, without all of the efforts of why we're here today and bringing everyone together to show, one, the talent that is all across DeKalb County, but two, to make sure that we are getting the right resources to be able to remind people to vote, to be able to get those Democratic focused candidates elected at the local level. And we will be continuing this work into 2022. So please, if you are on today, if you are on Facebook Live today, please consider donating. Every dollar that you share helps us to make sure that we are driving this mission forward, and we are working tirelessly. And we also welcome your volunteerism as well. So if you are interested in getting involved with us, please go to our site, DeKalbDems.com, and you'll learn all about what DeKalb Dems is doing, everything that we talked about today. And also you're welcome to join as a member of DeKalb Dems as well. So great. Thank you all so much for being here. And let's get back to voting for all of our DeKalb's talent. Ladora, hand it back over to you.
Thank you so much. Let me tell you, you can't donations. It all comes down to, like I said before, I mean, this doesn't happen by itself. You need, every little bit counts. Some people, just like you said, with digital ads, some ads are, Facebook ads, and this, $25 for this, be a part. It's all about being a part of the process in any way we can. And donating is just, this comes with a price tag. I was going to say one thing really quickly is, it's so empowering to give because you're now a part of something. You're part of the process. You're the part of allowing someone to, help someone to win or getting their name out to do what we need to do in our community. So it's one of those things that you take pride in. You know how you always have like the voter sticker that says, I vote. Well, I'm going to have one that says, I donate, because I want everyone to know that I'm a part of it. We're in this together, right? Brandy, thank you so much for running through with that, because sometimes people have to understand, where is this all going? And I appreciate that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead now. And I'm just going to go ahead and have Gloria just speak a little bit. Gloria is more than a friend. Like, she's one of my mentors, one of my besties, and I a partner in crime, really. And I'm always so blessed to have her in my life, and anything that she ever needs, just to be a part of it. It's always exciting. Okay, you guys think I'm excited? Oh my God. You think I'm excited? Gloria, okay? She is, let me say, there's never a dull moment. There's never a dull moment. And you need those type of friends, and you need those type of mentors, and you need those type of leaders in the community. Because I'm telling you, when you need to refill that fuel, like you're in a car and you need to fill yourself up, these are the people that got you. And these are the people that, no matter how tired they are, oh my gosh, they keep going, and they find the energy, they find the time. And Gloria, I can't thank you enough for always being the person to make sure that we do events, that we make sure we promote events, that we do this outreach. I can't thank you enough for all of your leadership, all of your love. So thank you so much. And for everyone, I'm sure everyone knows exactly who Gloria is, but just in case you sadly do not know, busy woman. You see, anytime you see busy woman in the email, it's no joke. It's Gloria, and she's the third vice chair and co-chair of the special events committee here in DeKalb Dems. So Gloria, I love you. I thank you. I will share you with the rest of the world now. So go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that introduction, and I love you, Lador. Thank you for doing this for us. One of the things that I want to make sure people understand is that the young lady that was just on, I want her to come back on, Brandy, because Brandy is actually the DeKalb's fundraising chair. And that's important because this whole event is because of her. And there was actually someone that was working on the fundraising event with Brandy, and I can't think of her name, but she's actually the person who came up with the idea of doing a talent show. Do you remember her name?
It's Kathy Eads. Kathy Eads came up with the idea.
Say it again.
Kathy Eads came up with the
Yes.
idea. Mhm.
Yes, and I just think we ought to recognize her
Great
for
point.
having come up with the idea, because we had tried 3 or 4 different kinds of things, events to do. And because of COVID and all kinds of other issues, we just couldn't do them. But we said we got to do a virtual event, but it's got to be something that people will actually come see, and that it will energize them and excite them, and that we can include our candidates in. And so I really want to thank her for coming up with this idea. And I think we're ready to vote. And we have some wizards behind the screen who, look at that, just put up a poll. This is for everyone in the audience to vote. And you'll remember, let me go through the names again. I got to put the glasses on. Our contestants are Alan and Natalie, Sheldon, Erica, and Meg. Did I get that right? And
Karen Davenport.
oh, you put Karen in, I love it. Yes, include Karen in the talent contest. So I think we vote for one.
Yes, just one.
All right, so what you're voting for, folks, is your favorite, your number one. Everybody's probably going to get some recognition from this, to be quite honest with you, because how do you choose, right? But if you'll pick your number one person that you think did the best, deserves to get the top award.
And just a quick question. Are the panelists able to see the poll?
I'm looking at it right now.
We
Yes.
can see it, but we can't vote.
We
Can't
see, but
vote.
we can't vote.
All right, so I am going to put you as an attendee. Give me just a moment. That way you'll be able to vote. So hold on one second.
Okay, so everybody will be able to vote. And so
I think, Gloria, can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ladora.
Okay, perfect. I think Gloria just got dropped. So while we wait for her to come back on, we have all of the, let's see, vote for the winner up now. Okay, so can the panels, can everyone vote now? Or are we still waiting to connect?
The attendees should be able to vote.
I'm still waiting on, hold on just a minute. Gloria, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Please go ahead.
Gloria dropped. Go ahead.
okay.
Okay, she's back. Yep, you're back.
I actually hate when people do that on Zooms and say, can you hear me? But I guess you do have to check, huh? So we're voting, yes?
Yes, yes.
So I still got a few more people I'm changing to attendee. So give me just a moment more.
So my last comment was, and I'm not sure if it went through, does everyone agree DeKalb's got talent? I mean,
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, clearly, and this was just 5 or 6 people. So if we'd had a little bit longer, we would have had even some more talent. And I'm going to propose to our fundraising chair and our special events co-chair, Steve Parker, that we do this again next year, and that people will be even more interested in coming because they're going to see how much fun we had today, and they're going to want to be in the talent contest. And So let's see, where are we? Did somebody just, I think they're going to send me the
Okay,
results.
so we have 10 out of 16 have voted. Gloria, I'm going to keep you as panelist. Ladora, I'm keeping you as panelist.
Okay.
Everybody
And
else needs to vote.
everyone else needs to vote. Yep. So we have 7 more people that need to vote.
Come on, y'all. It's easy.
They're probably thinking still like,
I know, just vote for one person. That'll be number one, and it'll work out because then that we'll be able to award all the rest of the folks.
somebody said not easy with all these amazing talents.
I know it's not. Yeah, I
So
know.
many, so many to choose from. This is hard.
I know. Just pick one.
So Lador and Jean-Louis and Gloria, send me your PM me your choice.
Okay.
Okay, so you're getting everybody's. Don't worry about mine. Just
Okay.
let everybody vote. And
Jean-Louis, I can't move you to attendee, so you're just going to have to tell me. Thank you.
Did it.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
So how are we doing? And did do we know if Sheldon joined us on?
I don't think so. I don't.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me
But we
look at the attendees.
But we do have Alan and Ann and Natalie. I mean, yeah, Alan and Ann, Natalie. We had Erica. Erica was probably not here either. We had her video.
Yep.
But Meg's here. You folks vote for yourselves.
Oh.
And so while we're waiting for this to get our contestants identified as to their ranking, a couple of things I'd like to say. Do any of you remember your parents saying, "I wouldn't vote for him if he was running for dog catcher"? You've heard that saying? And what that person was, the essence of that is the dog catcher was such an insignificant role that, I wouldn't even vote for somebody for that because they're just not worth it. And that's kind of how people have looked at municipal elections for a long time. And that's why they don't come out and vote. They're like, oh, mayor? I mean, they kind of give a little bit more respect to mayor, but school board and city council, not so much. And we've got to get out of that positioning. We've got to change the way we look at elections. Like DeKalb Dems is saying there are no off years. Well, what that really means is every single election counts. And we're finding that out every single day. Folks didn't know a lot about voting for judges last year, but they found out, didn't they? Yeah, judges are super important. Oh yeah, and those district attorneys that you didn't think mattered, right? They do matter. And all of these city council people have your life in their hands. They literally make decisions about how your neighborhood's going to look, if the potholes are going to be filled. All of the things that you do daily are impacted by our municipal elections. So please, I just want to add my plea to everybody else's. Vote. Pick somebody, vote for them. In the next 5 to 7 days, if you have time, donate money to them after you donate to us, of course, because we're supporting all of the Democrats. But also volunteer to help them. Do some sign waving. And if you don't have a particular candidate that you want to work for, then work for all of them by being a poll watcher, by being a poll worker. We just need involvement and engagement. So we hope that everybody will do that. And by voting right now for this municipal level of candidates, we are building a bench for the Democrats, because where else do you want your state candidates to come from, but from the folks that you've seen now have proven that they have your values and that they support your platform. You see it. So when they step up in 2 to 4 years and say, hey, I'm going to run for state rep or state senate, you already know you put that person in a position to do that. So you already know what their values are and that you want to support them. And the last thing I'll say about that is that DeKalb's got talent, political talent. So pay attention to what is going on with the folks that are running for office. We have an amazing slate of municipal candidates. And I'm so happy that Jimmy First was able to join us. He's running for city council in Chamblee. And we want to support him. Okay, Daniel, how are we doing? Karen, you're still with us?
Gloria.
Yes.
Did everyone vote yet? Because, you know, here at DeKalb's Got Talent, there's no voter suppression at all. So
There's
I want to
no
make
voter
sure.
suppression. Thank
Yes.
you.
No voter suppression here.
So Gloria and Lador, I have posted the results to you in your chat. If you'll look in the chat directly for me, you will see our winners.
All right, Lador. We're going to do a drum roll.
Drum roll it so you can announce it, Gloria. I'm gonna make one. Hold on.
Do you see it? When you're ready.
Oh, do you want me to announce it?
I do. Like I said, we need a drum roll, but okay.
The drum roller. Okay. Woo! Is everyone ready? You're not? Okay, well, I'll put my thing back on mute then. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We have. Should I do the runner-ups or should I go straight to who won? I'm so excited. I don't even know which way to go. I'm so excited.
Do runner-ups.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Sheldon, Meg, Karen are tied for second place.
Oh, it's fascinating.
Wow.
Yay.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. And the winner is Natalie.
Yay, Natalie. Fantastic. How nice. We really appreciate everybody participating. We are going to have awards, gifts for everybody that participated. So, Brandy, I know you'll be taking down the list and getting back to our contestants and now winners. And so, before I turn the mic back over, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the folks that made this happen. I mean, when I say wizards, I really mean like Wizard of Oz. There are those folks behind the curtain, like Daniel. Daniel, can we see you? Karen's still here. Can we see you, Karen? And of course, Steve Parker. Steve has been leading this effort. He is the co-chair of special events for DeKalb Dems. Thank you so much. And we've got Brandy already on, and all of Karen's team. She's had an enormous impact on getting this done for us up to the very last minute when she went pulling her hair out. But thank you so much for your patience. Nobody does it like you do it, Karen. And like I said, I appreciate Daniel being here. And of course, our MC, our mistress of ceremonies. Thank you so much, Lador. You make it all look so
for a wonderful fourth quarter assist. Hey, Jean-Louis, thank you.
Thank you, Jean-Louis.
Yes, thank you. Who else do we need to thank? Anybody? Please jump in.
we got to thank you, Gloria.
Yes, thank you, Gloria.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it, folks. And I'll turn the mic back over to Lador.
Hey, I just want to once again thank everyone. That was such an exciting, that was so much fun. I thank you all for having me, and thank you for everyone who participated. And I just have one thing to say. Use your resources. That's what they're here for. It's to our benefit. So go ahead and use them. You have them, use them, get involved. And we can't afford to sit back and just expect someone else to do it for us. And I just want everyone to remember that. I know we're tired. I know we're weary. I know sometimes the struggle is so hard, but we have resources and we have a tribe, right? So let's lean on that village. Okay. All right. Well, I love you all. I thank you all. And I am going to go ahead and just make sure that we don't have anyone else that jumped in and surprised us, or any candidates or comments. Do we have anything else before I close it on out?
I just want to say one last thing. Again,
Yes,
thanks everyone for coming. If you'd like to share the donation link with anyone you know, or the DeKalbDems.com with anyone that you know that is interested in getting involved, again, Time, Talent, Treasure, please reach out to us, learn more about us, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Brandy. Thank you to the amazing talent that we have here. DeKalb's Got Talent, right? We love you. We thank you. And let's end it all up. Good job, Natalie.
And go vote on November 2nd. Yes.
November 2nd.
Oh, vote early.
Go vote Monday.
Or now.
Tuesday.
Early
Or
voting.
now.
Yes, or now.
Do it while
All
you're
right.
thinking of it.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good afternoon.
Karen, thank you.
Thanks,
Would you
Karen. Thanks,
make sure you
everyone.
save the chat?
Will do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Steve. Bye, Brandy. Bye,
Everyone.
Lador. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Gloria. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Lador. Thanks, Brandy. Bye, everyone.